Islamic theology says that Allah revealed the Quran to Muhammad through the angel Gabriel. But I want to challenge that and say that the Quran is not of divine origin, but instead it is from the mind of man. What I'm saying is the Quran was created by men. And I want to use a couple of key texts to prove this to be the case. Let's start with Sahih Bukhari 402. Narrated Umar, my Lord agreed with me in three things. 1. I said, O Allah's Messenger, I wish we took the station of Abraham as our praying place for some of our prayers. So came the divine inspiration, and take your people, the station of Abraham, as a place of prayer for some of your prayers. That is to the Kaaba. And this can be found in Surah chapter 2, verse 125, which I will read a little later on. The second aspect is that, and as regards to the verse of the veiling of the women, I said, O Allah's Messenger, I wish you ordered your wives to cover themselves from the men, because good and bad talk to them. So the verse of the veiling of the women was revealed. Number 3, once the women of the Prophet made a united front against the Prophet, and I said to them, it may be if he, the Prophet, divorced you all, that his Lord Allah will give him instead of you wives better than you. So this verse, the same as I had said, was revealed. Surah 66:5. So the first thing we need to tackle is that the center of Islamic worship was moved from Jerusalem to Mecca. This can be found in Surah chapter 2, verse 125. It says, and when we made the house a refuge for mankind and sanctuary, take as a place of prayer where Abraham stood, and we imposed the duty upon Abraham and Ishmael to purify my house for those who go around it and those who meditate it and those who bow down and prostrate themselves. Islamic tradition says that Abraham and Ishmael constructed the Kaaba in Mecca. The second aspect I want to cover is that the women are required to wear a veil. Specifically, this is regarding whenever they go relieve themselves at night. This can be found in Sahih Bukhari 146. It says, narrated Aisha, the wives of the Prophet, used to go to Al-Mani, a vast open place near Baca at Medina, to answer the call of nature at night. Umar used to say to the Prophet, let your wives be veiled. But Allah's apostle did not do so. One night, Salah bin Zayama, the wife of the Prophet, went out at Isha time, and she was a tall lady. Umar addressed her and said, I have recognized you, O Salah. He said so as he desired eagerly that the verse of Al-Hijab, the observing of veils, by the Muslim women may be revealed. So Allah's revealed the verse of Al-Hijab, a complete body cover excluding the eyes. This can be found in Surah chapter 33, verse 59. It says, O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the women of the believers to truly veil and close around them, that they will be better, so that they may be recognized and not molested. Allah is always forgiving and merciful. Now, let's look at the third aspect of this. This surah is revealed with regards to Muhammad divorcing his wives and getting better ones. In Surah chapter 66, verse 5, it says, it may be that his Lord, if he divorces you, will give him in your place wives were better than you, Muslims, believing, pious, patient, devout, inclined to fasting, widows, and maidens. So this is interesting. All these recommendations that Umar gave to Muhammad, they came to pass. So I would say that Umar whispered in the ear of Muhammad, and he made the inspirations. He put it down. He made it into law that what Umar recommended, it conveniently came to pass. So what does this show us? It shows us that the Quran is not of divine origin, but it has the handprints of man all over it. And since this is a man-made religion, it cannot save.